Unmute, Ray. What's up, guys? This is Ray, cigar enthusiast, coming to you live from Executive Cigar, Sanford. What's up? Thanks for joining us tonight. So we have a great show for you guys tonight. We have some great people coming on, some great guests, and the party is bumping here at Executive Cigar. So we're not going to waste any time. Today we're going to sit down with Melanie Scisco, the Scisco Kidd, the one and only. We're going to sit down with Nish and Nimish, the Patel brothers. And we're going to sit down with Terry from Cigar Rabbit. You guys are going to hear all about that in just a few minutes. So welcome to the show. Waiting backstage, the one and only Scisco Kidd. What's up, Melanie?
I am good. This is a fabulous. We're having a ton of fun out here tonight.
We are having a great time. We got to see you set up for the first time doing your show. That was fantastic to finally meet you face to face after all this time.
How about this is the first time we've ever met in person?
In person, yes it is. It's fantastic. I love it.
And I knew you immediately.
What, the hat, right? It has
Maybe
to
the
be
beard.
Hat. Could be the beard. Fabulous beard. Thank you.
I like it.
So, what have you been up to? Let me just, if you guys saw in the description, Melanie is all over the place. She is doing interviews with, the who's who in the cigar industry. She is hanging out with Carlito Fuentes. She's hanging out with Gabby Caffey. She's hanging out with all of us, bringing us amazing content. Melanie, what is next for you?
Sleep. I need sleep.
You are all over the place. I'm loving it. Congratulations.
Thank you. I love it too. I love being to be able to talk with you guys and asked to be on these different shows, given the opportunity to be able to raise money for breast cancer for Liana Fuente.
What can you tell us about the fundraisers you're doing on your show and all the amazing gifts and prizes you're giving out?
Oh my God. How about that? Let's just talk about that prize.
Yeah.
I got to wear the hat.
Did you really?
Yes.
Is that the one? I saw the autograph on the show. Yes.
Isn't that genius? Oh yes, and I brought masks for everybody. And I believe that you guys can still donate to Liana Fuente's fundraiser. So if you go to tinyurl.com/sponsor Liana. But you can also go to her website and find these masks, and $10 goes to breast cancer awareness, but they're $14. And they're super cool.
They are. I'll make sure to promote that website on Cigar Enthusiast for the next couple of days, see if we can't raise some more money for the organization, okay? I think that'll be a great help. A lot of you guys know that my mother passed away of cancer in 2006, so I'm a huge supporter of anything cancer related. So we'll make sure all the cigar enthusiasts get involved to help you out doing that.
Fabulous. I love it. I love the cigar industry for that. That is so
And what you're going to find in the cigar enthusiasts here is that we're all a family. And these cigar enthusiasts that are watching right now, they are hardcore cigar enthusiasts. All right?
Yes.
They are on the train. They're taking the journey with us. And the cigar enthusiasts, just so you guys know, coming out real soon is going to be your cigar. All right? For the cigar enthusiast group, we're going to be selecting 5 to 10 cigar enthusiasts from the group that are active. You're going to be part of our cigar tasting. We're going to be sending you parts of our bundles, parts of our cigars that we're making for cigar enthusiasts, and you guys are going to work with us. Give us your opinion on what you think. If you like the cigar, don't like the cigar, flavor profiles, the whole 9 yards. And proceeds from that is also going to be helping out a great organization for cancer. So be on the lookout for that. We'll be discussing that real soon, guys.
fabulous. Thank you so much.
Thank you, darling. Thank you. I can talk to you all day. Just your experiences right now based on your cigar life. Working in the cigar lounge, creating this instant fame on instant media, on social media, and the show that you're on, The Professors, that's godsend. It's amazing. Okay.
I hope that one day I write a book about everything that's happening right now. I think I have to.
Yeah.
It wouldn't do it justice if I didn't put this down in writing somewhere. But although my lives do record most of it.
Right. you've got a hell of a life, darling. I'm so happy for you. I'm proud of you. I'm proud to be your friend. I'm proud to be doing, promoting the cigar industry the way we do together. And I look forward to us doing something in the future real soon.
You're giving me goosebumps, but yes, I love you too. Thank you. And thanks to everybody out there for, even, oh, look, they said my name. Yes.
It's something Carlito Fuente says all the time. It's saying thank you, right? When I met Carlitos, and you talk to him, a lot more than I do. I met him I've met him before, but him and I got to talk during Great Smoke. And there are a handful of people that gave me the inspiration, the push to do what I'm doing, the push to decide, okay, you know what? I want to create my own brand one day, open up a cigar shop one day. Gave me that, get over that hump, don't be afraid. When Carlito speaks, he speaks with such passion and conviction. Thank you. Is that for me? No.
But so, cheers.
I'll go back into it. Cheers. What are you drinking?
I'm having Moe, I hope this is.
Old fashioned as always?
Yes.
Or whiskey?
It is Moe Chandon. Beautiful.
Carlito speaks with such conviction and such passion and is so genuine. And what I'll never forget is when he gave me, after our conversation, we talked for almost an hour and a half, maybe longer. We spent the entire night together. When he gave me a hug and embraced me and told me that he thinks what I have planned and what I'm going to do is amazing, and then says, anything you need, you give me a call and I'm going to be there for you. That in itself, it's like the stamp of approval, you know what I mean? Saying, I'm there. We're doing what we're supposed to be doing. And you and I started similar. Hey, take some pictures, post some videos, We're promoting the shops we worked at, we're promoting cigars, but by no means did we think we were going to be a platform, and we're a platform right now, and it's a blessing. So thank you to all of you for supporting me, a cigar enthusiast. Thank you all for supporting Melanie continually. And please follow her. I have all her information in our description. And Melanie, keep doing what you're doing. Thank you.
Aw, thank you too. I love you. And I love the fact that I was like, okay, I know Ray. And then all of a sudden I see Ray in an interview.
Yep.
And I didn't know Ray.
Yep.
I was like, who is this Ray guy? And I'm like, I know him.
I remember the message.
And
Ray, I'm seeing you everywhere.
And I was like, I think I need to have Ray on my show.
Yep.
But I love it. I think it's so awesome that we get to do this, right? So cool. And not only that, but we do have amazing leaders, visionaries. Like Carlito is absolutely a visionary. Please vote him for president.
No, we are blessed to be able to talk to the people we have in our lives, for sure.
And to have that, I have somebody that I can call and check my, get a check on, just check your life, check your situation, and be like, am I good?
Yeah. And
it's awesome. It really is. It's a blessing.
What are you smoking? Everyone wants to know.
Ooh.
Camera's here. You ready? Hold on.
You guys, I'm used to the camera being like right here. I'm smoking the Nish Patel Bold. This is an excellent cigar. If you have not had it, you're missing out. I swear that I tell Nish all the time that he underestimates how excellent this cigar is. It is, and I'm going to say this, close to a Fuente with character.
Whew.
Yeah.
Those are bold words. Bold words. And what does it say on the cigar? Bold. Bold words for a bold cigar. That's a challenge, I think.
Don't tell Rocky.
Yeah, Carlitos will see this soon if he's not already on here, for sure. So I'm smoking the same cigar. We're going to talk to Nish Patel in a few minutes about this cigar. Shirtless Mike, can you go get Nish and Nimish?
Yeah, go get him. Oh, okay. Hi, Carl. Hi, Ian. I love how Carl said we can't vote him for president because he lives in the DR. But he's from Ybor. Or Eeyore. What is it? Is it Ybor or Eeyore?
So we have a lot of people watching right now. What's up, everyone? Again, as always, thank you for supporting us. If you are just joining us and you're part of the Facebook group, I need you to go to the description. On the very bottom of the description, it's going to say StreamYard. If you click on that, you give permission for Facebook to share your information on StreamYard. What that allows us to do is see your face or your picture and your name. So for a lot of you that are on the group, this is what I see. Facebook user says, yo. So we got hey from Melanie Scisco herself. We've got Logan Barker. What's up, my brother? We've got Jason Hawkins. What's going on? Ian. Barry Bones from Ashhold. What's up, my brother? Ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching this and you are driving, please pull over. Okay, please pull over. You can watch this later. You can screenshot. You know, there's not going to be any slips tonight.
Boom!
You guys, be careful on the road. All right? Logan, boom, baby. That's how we roll. Max, what's up, my brother? Max is the representative for Don Rafa Cigar.
I like it.
Soon to be a sponsor of Cigar Enthusiast.
What a cool name to have that.
Maximus, I know it.
That's the coolest name ever.
So you get to talk to the who's who. You've spoken to Carlito Fuente. We've gotten a lot of the secrets watching your show, so we know about the pink. What's it called? The pink?
The rare pink.
Rare pink that Carlito Fuente is going to be releasing sometime in this next year.
November 18th it's being released.
November 18th is the release. As a matter of fact, November 18th, all you retailers are going to be getting some boxes and something.
Did they hear the secret about how or what was inspired and how the rare pink
I would love to hear the story. Yeah. I think they want to hear the story. So tell them about the rare pink from Carlito Fuente, please.
All right, so you guys, I'm not great at telling this story. I'm not as great as Carlito telling this story, but pretty much his father created the Casa Cuba with no one knowing. He created it behind the scenes, and I hope that I'm telling this story correctly. But by that, Carlito was inspired to be able to create something behind the scenes that Liana wouldn't know about. And so that's where he has taken this crop, the rare pink, and he's done it all behind the scenes. So even Liana, his own daughter, who works with the company and does all the marketing, had no idea. So I think it's great that he's like, Casa Cuba was a secret from the father. Obviously, it is an excellent, amazing cigar that he saved crops from Cuba and brought them, to make that. And it's just a staple now. And now I feel like he's making the rare pink, and it's obviously in honor of women. If you ask him how it tastes, don't get offended. But he loves his women. And you know what? Women should be celebrated. Women are beautiful. Women need to stand up and believe in what you do as a woman and just stand strong.
Well, I'm very good friends with Karen Berger.
Yeah.
And
amazing woman.
Amazing. Very strong woman, independent, creates an amazing cigar, has an amazing brand, and promotes it with, again, passion and respect. She commands respect when she walks in the room, and one of the things that I love about her is that she empowers women.
Yeah.
That empowerment, she surrounds herself with all her friends, all the women in her life, and the men are strong, independent, supportive, and promote the industry with respect. Right? It's about respect.
Only with cigars. Only in the cigar industry.
Only in the cigar industry you'll find that. And that's pretty amazing. So, ladies and gentlemen, I have put all the information in the description for Melanie. You got her Facebook page. You have her Instagram on there. Please click, watch her videos, comment, share. It's all about supporting the industry. I say this all the time. This isn't a competition. Okay, we're all doing the same thing. It's promoting the leaf. We just do it in a different way, right? We have a little bit different content. Some have better cameras than others. Some have better audio than others. You guys know that my audio is sometimes fun, right? It's like we're in a fun house, but we have a great time doing it. So welcome, everyone, cigar enthusiasts. Melanie, thank you so much for joining us for a few minutes. As soon as the show's over, I can't wait to sit down with you, smoke some cigars, and have some drinks.
Right? It's always that moment after the show that's the best.
Yes, it is. We're going to mingle.
Although we do love all you guys. Okay, bye-bye, guys. I love you. Mwah. I will see you later, and I'm always online, so you can send me a message anytime.
Thanks, honey. Don't forget your drink.
I'm not.
All right, guys. Coming to us next. We're going to be running through it, guys. We got some people here. We're going to bring them to you, right? So, we have the one and only coming on. We all know the Patel family, right? Everybody knows Rocky Patel, Nish Patel, Nimish. Nish Patel is Rocky Patel's brother. Nish is their cousin. So give me a few minutes. He's going to be coming on. While he's getting himself ready to come on to the show, I want to say thank you to Ian for coming on. Logan, Max, no problem, brother. Ian, the industry is the best. I've met so many fantastic people. Yeah, we have, man. It's one of those things we're really lucky to do. You know, I started doing this, Cigar Enthusiast. Truthfully, it was for fun, right? I'm hanging out with the guys. Started a group. We're herping at a cigar lounge. Excuse me. And visiting a couple of local cigar lounges in the Orlando area. Just promoting, not really promoting. We're just, you know, sharing the love of the industry with each other and going to the shops to promote them, right? Or supporting them. When I started doing Cigar Enthusiasts, it was really scary, right? I'm not, even though by no means am I afraid to speak in public, it's so stressful, you know, trying to prep for this, you know, find content for you guys. I'm always learning every day, right? But what should I put out there for you guys? You know, what do you want to see? Right? It's really tough to figure that out. So that in itself is nerve-wracking. And the last 10 minutes right before the show is the worst. Because for the last hour, I've been setting up laptops, cameras, microphones. And then we got to hit go live. And it makes you want to cry when you can't get your microphone working just right, you know, or the lighting isn't perfect, you know, whatever. So, all right, so guys, sitting backstage right across from me, let me introduce you guys to the one and only Nish Patel.
Hi guys.
What's up, Nish? Thank you so much for coming on, man.
Hey, always have a pleasure, man. It's been a long time.
Really
it's
has.
so good to be here. Cheers. If you haven't seen me,
I'm drinking the same thing you are, brother. Thank you.
He's
Cheers.
making me drink a Negroni, which I don't do, but you know what? I'm here. Thank you for having us.
Pleasure, man. Pleasure. So I was really excited to hear that through this COVID time, it's been really stressful for the brick and mortars, right? We've seen a lot of brick and mortars just fail. You know, they've had to close down. They didn't survive COVID. And the support from the manufacturers like you, like the Rocky Patel, the family, is amazing that you're out there and you're promoting the brick and mortars. You're putting yourself out there, showing everybody that where you're here. And you're supporting brick and mortars, you're supporting the consumers. You know, and that's amazing. I commend that so much, man.
You know what? I got to thank you for that, but listen, I've got some phenomenal reps out there that work their butts off. Rocky's out there who's just in Detroit. We're having, I mean, you look at this place, it's a gorgeous place here at Executive Cigar if you guys haven't been here. But you know what? This is about cigar smokers and what we do. Forget all this COVID and all that. Yeah, you know what? Stuff. The cigar smokers are family. We're from all walks of life.
Yep.
We don't care what we do. We come into a place, nobody's better than anybody else. We all help each other out, but there's always one guy that knows it all.
Yeah.
In every cigar store, you know what I mean? He knows everything of what's going on. But that's what's great about this industry. The guy that shows up in a Ferrari or Lamborghini,
right?
Waste our time, goes to the most expensive cigar. The blue collar guy jumps in and spends $1,000 in 10 minutes.
Yep.
Right? But it's just such a cool industry. It really is. It's about relationships. And I got to tell you something. There's so many great cigars out there. And so many great manufacturers, are great friends, that are mentors that we work with. I don't just smoke Rocky Patels. My brother just not just smoke just Rocky Patels. When we're together, we smoke all our friends' cigars. There's some great cigars out there. You guys haven't gone out and tried everybody's cigar, you're missing out. Don't be sticking to a ribeye. I could eat a ribeye every freaking day. But what's the fun of that? Sometimes you got to experience something different.
It's great.
Everything fun.
It's great you said that. It's one of the things we talk about on the show. It's developing our palates.
Right.
If you smoke the same cigar every single time, you're not going to develop your palate.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're not supporting the industry. You got to support the industry.
Yeah.
Support the brick and mortars. You want to see that changeover in that humidor when you walk in. You want to see that new cigar box. Because they ran out of the last one.
You're so right on it.
You know?
I mean, you hit it right on the point.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the way this industry is. And there's so many great stuff. And you're right. Big stick, it doesn't matter whether it's a Rocky, a Monty, or whatever it is.
Right.
Don't smoke the same thing because, like he just said, your palate is going to get used to it, and you're not going to get the different nuances. Not going to enjoy. And people always ask me, "What's your favorite cigar?" Well, it depends who I'm with, because what conversation I'm doing, who I'm sharing. Because cigars are all about sharing experiences.
That's right.
That's what it's about.
That's it.
But you know what? Try my bold. It's fucking good.
So let's talk about the Bold. So right now I'm smoking, as I showed you guys, the Nish Patel Bold. Can you tell us a little bit about the blend?
Yeah, so when I first came out with that blend, it was a last minute type of blend because I'd already blended a cigar, and my brother said, no, we're going to make it under the Rocky name. And that got 96 points. I'm not going to tell you which one it was. He goes, I know you have a second one. So I rushed it, but I reblended the cigar. And when I say I reblended it, it's got the same tobaccos. I just went to a different priming.
Right.
So priming is when you're picking tobacco from the bottom up, it's a different priming as you're reaching it up. So you go to a lower priming, a little thicker in viscosity of the tobacco, and the flavor changes. So I want this is more really flavorful, very complex, a lot of chocolate, little spice notes, some espresso notes. I wanted to make something complex that's different. And I think I've achieved that right now. If you haven't tried it, and shoot me straight, what do you think of it? You won't offend me. I want a critique, because you know why?
I'm going to
when
be
you
honest.
have a good critique, that's the only way you can make it better. Oh my God, that's
we have an
Tony
announcement.
in the
It's time for
background.
you to make your final purchases.
We got an announcement. Hold on 1 second, guys.
Just kidding. If you are not in the raffle yet, I can't help you. You can't win if you're not in it. Get in it.
Here's
and
a
win
drink
it.
break.
Huge prizes. Grand prizes.
Cheers to that.
Third place. You have to make your purchases now so you get your tickets now. Thank you and carry on.
Only Tony.
Holy Tony. You guys, I'm here at Executive Cigar, right?
Yep.
In Sanford.
Sanford.
And I'm telling you, you're looking over a lake. It's amazing. They're going to have boat slips, a margarita bar out there.
Yep.
It is a gorgeous location.
This location's
I've not
fantastic.
seen any store like this with the view.
No, this store location is phenomenal.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
If you guys are anywhere close, check it out. It's beautiful, right? I'd rather be sitting outside, enjoying it with the view.
Yeah.
Amazing place. And the proprietors are amazing.
So I'm going to tell you about the cigar I'm smoking.
Okay.
Okay. I'm by no means a professional, right, guys? But I was really lucky. Recently, I was approached by a manufacturer, and they wanted me to test out a few of their blends. So I took that as a huge compliment because I feel like I have a very refined palate, and I love smoking cigars, right? I'm a cigar geek in the sense that not just studying cigars. When I get a cigar in my hand, I take that band home. I research that band. So who made it? What factory was it made at? What kind of tobaccos were used in it? Then I look at those tobacco leaves and I Google them. Simple, what kind of flavor profiles do you get from those particular leaves? Is that where the spiciness comes from? Is that where that chocolatey note comes from? How do they get that chocolatey note? How do they get those coffee notes? How do they get those wood notes, right? That's really important to me. So when someone tells me, oh, I used a little bit of extra, let's say a sickle, right? They put some sickle in there and they added this and they added that. in my mind, I'm like, all right, so that's automatically, it's going to be a little peppery. I'm going to get that chocolate note. I might get some of that sugary, brown sugar, you know, sweetness out of it. It's going to have an oily texture, right? So that's where my geekness kind of kicks in, right? So with this particular cigar, medium body, I'm going to do a retro. It's actually so good. It's actually really good.
Big, right?
On the retro's big. You get that pepperiness?
Yes. The retro's totally different than what you get in your mouth.
Yeah. But
you don't know the strength that's in that cigar till you retro it.
But it's good. I like the pepperiness on there.
Yeah.
There's a sweetness to it. I got that almost a coffee-ish note.
Yep.
It's like a wood charcoal kind of.
You're right. Especially the part you're in right now.
Right,
because you're in the finishing part.
It's like a barbecue in my mouth.
I call it a party in your mouth.
Right? It is. It's a really great cigar. So guys, get out there. You can find it right here at Executive Cigar. You can pick up the phone, call them anytime. You go to their website. They're one of our sponsors. You can call the shop. They'll send them to you at home. The Nish Patel.
So if your local brick and mortar doesn't have it, call Executive.
Yeah.
They will get it to you.
Always check your local brick and mortars, guys. I say that all the time too. It's all about supporting the brick and mortars, right? Nish, I'm gonna ask, man, what's next, brother? Is there? I know there's a secret. I know you're working on something.
No. I'm gonna break it up. Right. I'm gonna tell you right now on your show. So my brother doesn't like to say it, but he's turning 60 in February. He's been working on this blend for a long time. It's already blended. We tell people it's 2 years. This thing's been aging for over 3 years.
Really?
We smoked it 2 weeks ago. It is freaking dynamite. Dynamite, we're going to release it at the end of February, his 60th birthday cigar.
Really?
Right now, he's working on the packaging, you know, but the cigars have been rolled, they're resting like babies.
Yep.
We had Cigar Aficionado out there, we had Cigar Snob out there. They're taking a video, it's on the lock and key. It is going to be amazing. To me, it's a medium plus, but the complexity. I want to see changes in a cigar.
That's
I want to see flavor profiles. Right. I don't want something linear, and that's where this one hits.
Well, you hit the home run with this one.
Thank you.
From the time I lit it to I'm about halfway now, it's complex. And that's what I'm looking for in a cigar, is that complexity, that change.
I kind of screwed up in the beginning because I rushed it. So some people that bought bold because my relationship might have it. But if you look at the box, and it has a date stamp on it, then you know it's a reblended gold.
Okay.
That's the one I want your viewers out there to go out and smoke, because that's the baby you're smoking.
I'm going to take a picture of one for you guys to check out, so you know what to look for when you're out there at the brick and mortars.
So you're asking me questions. Now my question to you. Because nobody asked them a freaking question, all right? So you go about doing this. Tell me, what do you love about the cigar industry? Because you have so much passion out there. You've been great for the cigar industry, you know, and we all love you.
Thank you.
But what drives you?
You know, it's the camaraderie. It's this right here, what me and you are doing right now, with or without the show.
Yeah.
Somebody said something to me the other day, and you can get two strangers on an airplane. They won't say two words to each other. Those two same strangers walk into a cigar lounge. After an hour or two of smoking cigars, they're walking out best friends, hand in hand, telephone numbers exchanged, and they're gonna hurt. It doesn't matter what level of life you're in. It doesn't matter if you're a doctor, an attorney.
Dude, you're hitting it right on the head.
That's what's amazing about this industry, you know, and that's what I look for. I'm retired from the military, U.S. Army. So I look for that. I want that. I crave that camaraderie, you know?
Well, I got to tell you something. And I'm glad you brought up the military, right? And we appreciate everything you guys have done for our freedom. Why do you think we're at this beautiful place, Executive Cigars in Sanford, being able to smoke a cigar? Because it's people like you guys fighting for our freedom. Because guess what? That's what it is, man. That's what it is, and we really appreciate you. And I want to do a cheers to you and all your fellow co-patriots out there, because it's amazing.
Thank you.
And that's the way it should be. We have a sign, it's called Homegrown Heroes, because again, we really believe without you guys are the soul. I mean, it's about freedom, right? So we have this beautiful sign called Homegrown Heroes, where we pay homage to the Army, the Marines, the Navy, to the police officers, the fire guys, and on and on. There's one group that got pissed off at me because we forgot. We forgot the Coast Guard. And of course they pointed that out. And they do a heck of a job, and they're there, but they got pissed off because that's the one that you forget about.
Yeah,
right?
It's true. I do the same thing. I actually don't mention them. You're right.
Yeah, it's like...
I'll mention Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines. I never say Coast Guard.
And we didn't mean to. I'll blame it on my marketing guy. No.
Yeah.
I'll blame it on my non-marketing guy because he's behind me somewhere drinking Nimish.
And on that note, for Coast Guard, I want to give a big shout out to Marty Green, recently retired, 20 plus years, NYPD. He's also retired Coast Guard. So Marty Green, New York City, thank you so much for your service, my brother, and God bless you. And congratulations on your retirement, man. I'm so happy for you, so proud of you, bro.
Thank you, man.
Nish, thank you so much for coming on with us for a few minutes, man. Always a pleasure to talk to you.
By the way, about time you had me on your show.
I know.
I've been trying to get on your show for so long. I had to come here to Executive Cigar to get on this show, but I love this freaking guy. I watch him all the time. Keep watching him. Tell your friends to watch him, because he's real. And he tells it like it is. And that's what you want. So I love you, bro.
Love you, brother. Cheers.
On that.
Thank you so much, man. Have a good night, brother.
Cheers, man.
I love you, man. Ladies and gentlemen, Nish Patel. One more drink. We are having a great time here at Executive Cigar. I'm going to turn on the other camera because I want you guys to see at the best I can anyway. The place is packed. The place is absolutely packed. It's crazy. Can I do that? I'm trying to hit the buttons here. All right, so let me see. Any new comments while we're waiting for Nimish to come on? I got a bounce, got company. Hey, Logan, thanks for supporting the cigar enthusiast. Thanks for coming on. Yeah, brother. You gave me one. Smoke yours.
No.
All right. What's up, Chris Patterson? How you doing?
Hey.
Yeah. Ian, to look for that cigar, guys. It's the NP Bold. Nish Patel Bold. It's a second blend. It's been reblended, right? If we can talk more about reblending. Nish really touched up on it. It's really great. So happy that he was able to come on and talk to you guys, talk to us. Look for the cigar boxes for the Nish Patel Bold at your local brick and mortars. What you'll find is when you turn it over, it's got to have a stamped date on the bottom of it. With that stamped date, it's telling you, hey, this is a reblended cigar. Check them out. It's a phenomenal stick. What I'm really enjoying is the complexity. So complexity, what that is to me is that transition, right? So as I'm smoking the cigar, I'm getting different flavor notes, right? It's not just pepperiness all the way through. I'm getting some pepperiness, and then I get a quarter way through, and I got some sweetness, and I got a little bit past that, and then I got some kind of those, I said woody kind of barbecue notes, right? Think summertime, turning on that barbecue grill with the charcoal, and you're driving down the street with your windows open, right? And your neighbors are all barbecuing, and you smell it. That's what this is giving me. It's giving me that, like he said, party in my mouth. It's like a barbecue, right? It tastes delicious, so definitely check that out at your local brick and mortar. Again, we are here at Executive Cigar Sanford in Sanford, Florida. Like Nish was saying, the place is packed tonight. It's a beautiful event. I love coming to these events because I get to see all these cigar smokers, get to hang out with them. Outside, the view here, look it up on the internet, say Executive Cigar Sanford. You'll see the lake view from sitting in here. You got two huge walls, just glass, and you see everything. It's fantastic. Without further ado, guys, we're going to bring on the infamous, world-renowned
Let's have some fun. Cigar enthusiasts, let's have some fun.
So I wanted to ask you a question about, so you and I have never talked ever.
Never.
Never. Till today, yeah. Today. I know you, I've seen you at events. I can't even remember if you were at Great Smoke sitting behind the counter.
I'm always at Great Smoke.
So then you were there, because me and Rocky were talking by the Cigars for Warriors area.
Okay.
And I was there representing Cigars for
Storm
Warriors.
is a great man.
Storm's a great guy.
He does some amazing things. Support Cigars for Warriors.
You and Nish were sitting at the table behind the
Nish
table.
and I were working. Rocky was
hanging out, socializing.
Kissing babies, shaking hands. Unfortunately, with the BS going on with COVID, you can't always shake hands. But America, we're built on hugs and shaking hands, so never forget.
I want to know about your cigar. I'm going to smoke this one now. It's the Nish Patel Family.
So let me tell you, I just lit one up, brother. Obviously, I'm the biggest fan in the world of this cigar, right? I hope people who've tried it enjoy it. So this is a Habano. How do I get closer?
Oh, my camera's
listen, you got this. You got this. So this is a Habano wrapper.
Right there, brother. Look up.
Oh, right there, brother. The box is sexy, too. The box is sexy as hell. It's like that blue right there. The whole box is like that blue and silver. So it's a sexy cigar. So let me tell you a little bit about it. It's the Habano wrapper from Ecuador. You got a Costa Rican binder and Honduran and Nicaraguan fillers. So what happens is the Ecuadorian and the Nicaraguan tobaccos give it a good spice, a white pepper spice, and the Costa Rican and the Honduran give it sweetness. So it's a medium plus cigar, rich, complex with the sweetness and the spice, brother. So I hope you guys get a chance. Come to Executive, they got them here, and try it out.
Now, when me and you were talking, you're not real big on the flavor profiles. It's got some pepperiness, some sweetness.
I'm straight. I don't and I apologize. I mean, my palate's not there, but I don't get all these cherry blossoms and grass and all that kind of stuff. I get certain flavors, strength and sweet spice. I do get coffee notes. I do get nutty notes. That's very cool.
I'm looking forward to smoking this cigar right here.
I hope you enjoy it.
Check that out. Look at the color. Look at that wrapper. So I like construction, right? I like to see, when I pick up a cigar, when I'm at a cigar shop, I pick up every cigar. I don't squeeze them and, ruin the cigar. I like to look at the color of that leaf. I look at the veins. I love seeing that vein. That leaf looks beautiful. You can see that it's one entire leaf and it looks amazing. Look at the color on that, the richness of that cigar. So I know when I light this cigar, it's going to be
Let me tell you the key to that color of the Ecuadorian Sumatra.
Yeah.
By nature, Ecuadorian Sumatra for the last 3 or 4 years has been pretty dirty.
Right.
And this cigar, as you showed, is pretty clean, right? It's dark, but it's very clean.
That's beautiful.
It's all about fermentation. The longer you ferment tobacco, the cleaner you can make tobacco. So our partner in Nicaragua, Milcar Perez Castro, who I believe is a magician with tobacco, takes the time, the effort to ferment that tobacco. Because you'll see a lot of Ecuadorian Sumatra wrapper, or Ecuadorian Sumatra Habano wrappers, with a lot of unevenness colors. My man does a great job out there.
You talk about fermenting, and a lot of the cigar enthusiasts are new to the industry. They're learning just like we are every single day.
Right.
What's the process for fermenting your tobacco?
So let me tell you first, the key to why we ferment tobacco. The reason is all tobaccos have chemicals inside of them. Magnesium, boron, phosphates. So we have to extract all those chemicals outside the tobacco. If you've ever smoked a cigar and you get that ammonia smell, whoever made that cigar did ferment the cigar properly. So, and that's what happens. You extract all those chemicals out so you can get rid of the ammonia of a cigar. And at the very end, you put it, it's called an extracting room, where you put it in for high heat for 24 hours to extract all the ammonias out of the tobacco. Because otherwise, all your cigars can taste like ammonia.
Right.
And none of us want to smoke ammonia.
We've smoked some.
So remember, you cure tobacco, but you also ferment. Fermenting, to me, is probably the most important process of a cigar because that really helps the flavor, in my opinion, of a cigar.
That's amazing. Thanks for sharing with us. That's
My
amazing.
pleasure.
I've never heard anyone explain it like that before. So that's awesome. Even the books I've read. You know? Yeah, that's
And listen,
great.
by no way am I an expert. I understand processes, but I'm not a tobacco guy. You can put 2 leaves in front of me. If you tell me which one's Nicaraguan, Honduran, I don't know. But if you tell me this is Nicaraguan, this is Honduran, I can tell you the flavor profile.
Nice. So I know that Rocky Patel is working on his 60th anniversary cigar. 60th because his birthday's coming up. 60th, right?
Yeah.
So his birthday's coming up.
February 26th.
Are you working on something for your line?
All right, so I'm going to let a little secret out to the cigar enthusiast. And you've heard it here tonight, I think, for the very first time publicly. So, yes, we are making something called Rocky Patel's 60th anniversary.
Right.
It's a box press cigar. And our goal, because of COVID, there's always issues, but our goal is to release that on February 26th at about 20 or 30 locations around the country. And it'll be available within a week or two to everybody else. But our goal is obviously to reach to our 5 burns and all our Rocky Patel lines.
Nice. So we'll definitely find it in Naples.
Yeah, and then within 2 or 3 weeks, it'll be available to everyone.
Nice. So February.
Excuse me, real
February
quick, everybody.
26th.
If you are parked
Hold on,
in
guys.
the back.
I apologize. I'm going to mute it so you don't hear all
Excuse me
that
one
noise.
second. If you are parked in the back, it is
Ladies and gentlemen, if your car's parked wrong, yeah.
You know what I love? They tell people when they're drunk about the number system. Tell them when they're sober.
Ain't that the truth, brother? Nimish, it was amazing to meet you today, man. I can't wait to sit down with you after the show and perk
And
it up,
listen,
brother.
if you're anywhere in the Orlando area, we're going to be here for still a long time. Come on out, cigar enthusiasts. Come on out, boys and girls, and have some fun with us tonight. Because this is an amazing, amazing place. My first time, Nish's first time.
Yeah.
The shop's been open almost a year.
A year, yep.
COVID killed it for what, 3 months,
Yes,
4
sir.
months? The ambiance and the people here are amazing. So come on out, check it out, put it on your bucket list.
Nimish,
Thank you.
thank you so much for coming on, brother.
Thank you.
I appreciate you, man.
It's all
I'll be
fun.
talking to you in a little bit.
Yeah, definitely.
Ladies and gentlemen, Nimish.
I love it. Nish left his lighter.
Let me see that lighter. Tell him I have it.
I'm not going to tell him. You tell him. Yeah.
Nish, if you're watching this, I have your lighter. Nish Patel, I have your lighter. It's going into my pocket, Nish Patel. Look at this lighter that I am confiscating. It's called appropriating, right? I found it. Right, look at this. So we're gonna bring a guest on the show right now. Coming to the stage, we got the one and only Terry. That's your seat, brother. Ah, come on. You got a shirt? You got one of your shirts? You got one of your shirts? Shirt. No, all right. Not yet. All right. You've got something coming to you real special. Terry's not ready to come on right now. All right, so yeah, the lighter is your next giveaway. No, I'm not going to be that guy. I'm going to hold on to it. I'll give it to him in a few minutes. All right, so coming to the stage, we got Blind Man, Shirtless Mike.
What's going
up,
on,
Mike?
cigar enthusiasts?
Thanks for coming out today, brother. I'm glad. I know you didn't come here to see me. You came out here to be part of the New England Cigar Militia. I got Kevin Parrow hanging out here next to me. He'll be
Of
coming
course,
to
I
talk to you
came
guys
to
in a
see
minute.
you, bro. That's you're part of the package.
Yeah, part of the package, my ass. Let's keep it real. All right, so look, I'm going to ask you a couple of questions. We're going to keep it short and sweet. You used to be on Stogie Press. You were a writer with Stogie Press. You did that for quite some time, and you were doing really well. Okay, that's where I've been friends with you since before that, I think, but around that time, I met you about 2-3 years ago now, maybe a little longer than that. Followed you, loved your pieces that you were writing. We became friends, and I became your hype man. All right. So me and Shirtless Mike were at Great Smoke together, and we were in line, or you were in line,
Yep.
as you were seeing all the manufacturers and getting your swag and getting your cigars and all that. And while he was in line, I announced who he was to the crowd around him. A gentleman was like, "Who is that?" And I was, "That's Shirtless Mike." "You don't know who Shirtless Mike is? He's got a podcast. He writes for a magazine. That's Shirtless Mike, Mike Holmes." Mike, the gentleman turned around, looked at Mike. He's like, "Can I get a picture with you?" Right?
Yep.
Bro, gave me the camera.
Actually took the guy's camera.
Yeah, took the guy's camera. And I started, let me get that camera and get a picture with him. Started snatching up pictures. He was like the Rocky Patel, the Carlito Fuente, the Saka of Great Smoke. It was hysterical.
I wouldn't go that far.
Bro,
but
it was the hype. We got to hype it up. We got to go that far, right? We're up here, not down here.
no, definitely.
So now you have a new show. What's the name of your show?
It's called Herf Zone Live. and-
Herf Zone Live.
Yep.
Now, I've seen some guys that go on there, they smoke cigars, they don't smoke cigars. So what's the story on Herf Zone?
Well, a lot of cigar shows, they have a lot of the same guests on there. So I just decided to, use connections that I had, people who I wanted to interview. And basically, there's some people that might smoke cigars. Some of them will be willing to try it. Some of them, won't smoke a cigar, and that's okay. But I just wanted a different type of show, a different type of vibe. So I just decided to do it that way.
I'm digging it, man. We're always making changes to what we do. Every day, every week, every month, every hour of every day, man. We're always trying to find that next niche, that next thing that we can show to our viewers, to be different. What's next for you, Shirtless Mike?
Well, what's next for me? I decided to stop broadcasting on YouTube, although it's going to be still on YouTube, and then just decided to stream it from Facebook because I get a lot more views on there as I'm building up my YouTube page. And so, that's pretty much what's next. And
So that's fun. That's a great, actually, I'm glad you brought that up. And so for all of you watching, this show, Cigar Enthusiast, is broadcasted on Facebook group, Facebook page, and YouTube. My intention was never to promote it on the group page, strictly the page. The Facebook group, I wanted only on the page. The Facebook group, I really want it to be about us sharing our cigar experiences, sharing our pictures, sharing events we go to, sharing the cigars we smoke with each other, right? That's how a lot of us learn about those new cigars. Maybe none of you knew that the Patel family had multiple cigar brands, right? Everyone here is Rocky Patel. You walk into a shop, you see the Rocky Patels, but maybe you didn't know Nimish had a brand. Maybe you didn't know that Nish had a brand, right? This is how we develop our palates, right? The cigar geeks in us want to know and smoke these cigars. I love comparing cigars, right? I have a good friend who loves smoking nothing but Padrones. And there's nothing wrong with that. Padron family's been making amazing cigars for a really long time. But you should develop your palate, right? It's not you have to, but you should, right? You want to experience everything that the cigar industry has, the culture, that passion that we have for cigars, right? More sooner than later, we're going to start broadcasting strictly to YouTube, right? Because we want everyone to be a part of what we're doing, not just the collective group of 200, 300, 1,000 that we get throughout the day. We've had viewings on our shows up to 7,000 views, which is fantastic. We've had viewings up to 50, right? It doesn't matter. But we want everyone to be able to experience that worldwide, right? What we're bringing to you, and what we're bringing to Cigar Enthusiasts is the brick and mortar, what we're doing here today. For me, what I changed, Mike, is what I'm always trying to change is figure out how can I incorporate the entire shop better, right? So I carry around 2 laptops, I carry 2 cell phones, I carry a tablet, and I carry 3 cameras, and I try to position them all over the damn place because I want you to be able to see everything I see. A lot of us, especially right now during COVID, so many of us are stuck at home. You know, so many of us have brick and mortars that are closed, and we miss that camaraderie. So I want to give that to you, right? I want you to see what you're missing and then look for it. Maybe you guys can travel here to Florida or go to Chicago where I was at, or Mississippi, or New Hampshire. You guys are close by to visit or go on vacation with your family and hit those cigar lounges and herp it up. All right? Promote the brick and mortars, support the brick and mortars, promote and support the boutique cigars. So it's what we do, right? And we do it in a different way.
Absolutely.
I love what you're doing, brother. I love what you're doing, man. Keep it up.
Appreciate that, man.
All right, brother. Thank you for coming on. Thanks for coming to visit with us.
Yes, sir. I'm in the background throughout the whole thing.
Can I have everybody's attention?
We have another announcement.
1 minute.
You guys want to hear it?
They're
doing a raffle. So they're doing raffles today. If you see it on the Facebook description, if you go to the Nish Patel site, I guess, or the Executive Cigar site, they've got some crazy raffles today.
The grand prize,
including a hotel.
Is a trip for 2.
Trip for 2.
To Rocky Patel's Burn Lounge in Naples.
Rocky Patel Burn Lounge.
Bottle service. And as many cigars as you can smoke.
Hey, listen, everybody. We're going to add a little bit to it. When you're at the hotel, the Pelican Inn is a great place. For about an hour, Tony will be your personal butler. Do you agree to that?
I will do my best.
So for 1 hour, you can make this.
You guys see my lady hanging out over there? Look at her.
Just about 45 boxes.
That's my girl. That's my girl. Jessica, sweetheart, I love you.
Listen, not only that, Tony and I will be your personal butler. Wow. Is that good?
All right, you guys heard the caca. Sorry about that.
All right. Last chance. Don't forget, if you do not win.
Sorry, guys, for the interruption. We've got a raffle going on, or announcements going on here at the shop.
There are 2 unbelievably great second and third place prizes. $250 gift cards for Executive Sanford. You can drink a lot, you can smoke a lot on $250.
Yes, it is.
If you win second or third prize, you can use that to buy cigars here tonight, tomorrow, or next week. It doesn't matter.
All right, guys, ladies and gentlemen,
Erica's trying to figure out.
we're going to be welcoming to the stage. I've got somebody waiting in the green room right now. I apologize. We have a announcement going on. Give me 1 second.
To get into that grand prize raffle. If you have
anybody saying that Tony's so damn sexy?
Ian, thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate the support. I do this for you guys, man. You know,
people don't know this, but my ex-wife's name is Nish. What a coincidence. Both from Wisconsin. Anyway, if you buy a box, 5 free cigars, a free lighter, lifetime warranty lighter, by the way, and raffle tickets. The second box you purchase, free ashtray.
I'm lighting my cigar with Nish's lighter.
Cigars. That's half a box.
He's right there. Look, he's right there. He doesn't know I have his
Melanie
lighter.
is over there working the goods. There she is.
Hey, Nish.
If you have trouble finding Melanie, you need to see an optometrist. Nimish and Nish. Where's Nimi? Sitting again. Always sitting at Nimi. As a side note, if you want Nimish or Nish to sign any of your
What's
boxes,
up, Brian? How are you, buddy?
So. It's kind of a cool thing. Let me rephrase that. If you want them to sign any of your purchases, they will do that.
What's up,
Free
Barry
charge.
Bones?
Especially credit card slips.
Guys, as soon as these announcements
feel free to tip.
Lower down a little bit, I'll start talking, guys.
Here, how about a hand for the staff at Executive Cigar Stanford? Please take care of them in a way they can appreciate.
Hey, you guys need to check it out.
That includes Alex, Travis, Erica, Liana, Taylor, Pam, and DJ James, and Baby Zach. Anybody have any questions about the deals? Fantastic. Who wants to win a prize? How many people that raised their hand for a prize bought something? Well, that's not the way it works. You gotta buy something.
You know what? We're going to do one raffle here, and guess what? Whatever ticket we pick is going to go back into the grand prize. Right now, we're going to pick 2 tickets for whoever bought. We're going to give them each.
This is what I love about these events, right? They always, especially with the Patels,
Wow. Extra raffles.
you're always going to have these. Let me fix that. There we go.
All right.
They're
Who likes
always
booze?
doing phenomenal raffles. So when you see go to
Give it up
the
for
Rocky
Rachel, who
Patel
sells booze.
events, Nish Patel events, Nimish events, it's always a party. I love it.
7 people love that, Rachel. It's fantastic.
There we go. I centered it.
Please feel free to talk to Travis if he's not. He's
Let me
up
unmute
there
you. There you go.
doing all kinds of fun stuff. Check out the
Yo,
deals, get involved.
Just
Last
crazy
chance,
loud,
we're
man.
crazy loud in here.
going to do.
Don't make me
real
do
quick
it.
Little raffles here. Nish likes to give shit away.
Nish gives a lot of shit away.
Carry on.
All right, guys. So I'm here with the one and only. Really needs no introduction. The commish, Kevin Parrow from New England Cigar Militia. What's up, Kev?
What's up, bro? I didn't even get like a little cut screen, all that stuff. I was just live and in person here. You know, it's kind of overwhelming.
Kevin Parrow.
I made it. I got shirtless Mike over here next to me. He's half naked at the moment. I'm trying to get him to put his clothes back on. It's not working. Ray stole Nish's lighter.
Is this
Trying to
my
get an
lighter?
autograph.
Is this mine? I need to get a lighter for cigar enthusiasts. So Kevin, a lot's been going on for you the last couple weeks, man. So right off the bat, man, let's get to the nitty gritty, bro. Your entire network got shut down, bro. They shut down your Facebook page, personal. They shut down the New England Cigar Militia. You know, everyone wants to know what happened.
I don't know.
All right,
That's
bullshit.
the best way to put it. They said, nobody said actually. People just guessed that because of the name Militia, they shut down the group. I don't know if that's the truth. I'm assuming that's the truth. Got people walking in the door as we're speaking here. Basically, we're back strong. We got 1,000 people already. Thanks to you. Thanks to everybody else who helped
Ian,
us out.
I'm the myth. I'm the legend.
Thanks to you cuddling with me today. We made memories this morning. Can't tell you what happened. I mean, we got an uncut video we're going to sell for $3 a copy. If we sell like 3 million of them, we might make it. We might get to the next level. So right now we're working on selling for 3 million. 3 million copies, should we say.
Get out of here with that nonsense. Bro, so you're here in Florida. You know, you got to hang out with Shirtless Mike. You got to hang out with Boston Jimmy the first night you were here. Tell us about the event you went to.
So I went to
Espinosa event.
Espinosa event the other night at Smoke on the Water. Pretty amazing. Great place. It's not actually on the water. It's more of like a pond or a lake.
Like this,
or,
kind of like a lake.
No, it's really, really small.
Oh, really?
Compared to that, that's amazing. That behind us is amazing. I thought it was the ocean. I thought I was looking at the Atlantic. You know.
Yeah. I mean, it's choppy out there. You see the waves coming out. I mean, it looks pretty cool.
It's
Looks
pretty
great.
amazing, beautiful place. Shout out to Erica, Tony, George ain't here. He's at the other location. Great hospitality. Walked in the door, hit me with a shirt. Melanie hit me with a mask, which I'll put on for a second because breast cancer is something that needs to be supported. Actually, at work.
So, the breast cancer charity that he's referring to, that's part of Melanie Scisco's charity, guys. So I'm going to get that information. I'll put it on Cigar Enthusiast. I'm going to make it an announcement for all you guys to see. But if you go to Melanie Scisco's page on Facebook and Instagram, you'll see it on there. All right, so you guys can donate minimum $10. With that donation, it does a lot for those charities, right? But also watch her because of, you know, one, she has great content. She does some really amazing interviews, and she has, I'm telling you when I say the who's who, right? And just to name a few, Carlito Fuente again, Gabby Caffey, you know, Kerr was on there, I'm pretty sure, the other night. I mean, it's just a wealth of people that can teach us all so much, right? It's great. It's great that she has that platform and that we can watch and be a part of that, right? So, Kev, what's next for New England Cigar Militia, man? You've come out with T-shirts galore. You've come out with a plethora of coins, challenge coins for the group, and I've seen a lot of pictures online as far as, especially now. You know, you brought New England Cigar Militia back. It's coming up, and within a week, you're back up there in the numbers, trying to reach that 2,000 mark again. And I've seen some artwork. So what's next for your platform there?
Well, next is the challenge coin that we have is actually a stand-up guy, about 2.5 inches tall, magnetic headrest on his head. So you'll be able to rest your cigar on the top of it. And then right now I have a patch that I just made that will be able to be placed on any shirt you have. It's going to have Velcro in the back. Take it off, wash it, put it back on the shirt. It's PVC. So both of those things are on the website. Music just got really loud in here, so probably won't stay on too long. But give me 1 second. The music is very, very loud. 1 second.
Someone turned up the volume on the radio. Hold on 1 second, guys. Sorry about that. This is what happens. We're at a cigar lounge. If you guys can hear us okay, we'll keep on going. Let us know. Gabby, Kerr, and Armin, such fantastic guys in the industry. Yeah, they are, man. It's just a awesome group of guys to talk to, for sure, or to listen to. A little bit more, just for 5 more minutes. A little bit more. All right, guys, thanks. They lowered the music for us a little bit.
So they wanted to rock and roll in here, so we're going to be getting going in a few minutes. So what I was saying was I have the patch that is going to be limited to 100. Put on the website, Velcro back in, PVC. You could detach it, put it back on your shirt, and wash it so it doesn't get dirty. And then I also have that challenge coin that I have made, and it's just basically
I'll ride your bike right now.
basically all for support of the industry, support of the group. Pretty much why I do it. I mean, I like cool swag. I'm actually not wearing a shirt for the first time today. I wore it all week. I had a shirt on every single day. We went last night to Don Kiki Cigars. Great hospitality. Shout out to them over there. Ray Branky there. Those are his people. Just great people, great coffee, great cigars, great experience. First time I went to Daytona. That's pretty amazing. So shout out to Ray for taking me there. I think it's the beard. It has something to do with the beard.
You know, my beard's a little out of sorts. I didn't put as much time into it today, but it's working. It's working today.
Took him 2 hours to get the beard done. 2 showers, a blow dry, a hair dry.
All right, guys. Kev, thanks for coming on, brother. We're going to be hanging out today and tomorrow.
Appreciate you.
We're going to be heading out to the Tampa area, more than likely, visiting on some more shops before you go home. Everyone, big shout out to Kevin Parrow and the New England Cigar Militia. Again, most of you are already on there, but if you're not and you don't know, look up New England Cigar Militia. November Echo Charlie Mike, NECM. Okay, on Facebook, NECM. November Echo Charlie Mike.
Thanks, Ray.
Follow, like, share, comment. You know the deal, guys. Support all of us. It's what we do, right? We're one big happy family. Kev, thanks for coming on, brother. Talk to you in a second. All right, guys, we are here at Executive Cigar Sanford, hanging out with the Patel family, herping it up. We are going to hour. I just wanted to say thank you guys for all the support, as always. Thanks for coming out with us to every lounge I go to, surfing it up with me. Thanks for all the support. I also appreciate all the messages, guys. I've been going through a lot lately. My PTSD, honestly, has been kicking into overdrive, and it's affecting me. It affects me some days harder than others, and I appreciate all your messages. You know, there's something I'm going to tell you guys, right? I'm a straight shooter. I'm not going to sugarcoat this. You always see all of you guys that are veterans, non-veterans, you know, supporting law enforcement, whatever. You get on Facebook and you put out, you copy and paste this bullshit, all right? And that's what it is, it's bullshit. That you put, you know, hey, if you ever want to talk, I'm here for you, right? Reach out to me. But when a brother reaches out, and I'm not referring just to myself, when a brother reches out, when a fellow soldier, a veteran reaches out,
it is about that time, people. Time to win.
Nobody reaches back, right?
Stop.
How many of our soldiers have we seen
Who wants to win
commit
something?
suicide because they have no one to talk to? I can tell you right now, me and the grunt,
Promotion,
Joseph Watt,
prizes.
we have a soldier recently that passed away from committing suicide, and it killed us, both of us. We were sitting at my house crying about it. And not crying about it because, not just crying or being upset because he passed away, because he
Alrighty,
committed
folks. Nish
suicide.
and Nimish.
It was
came
harder
up with
than
this
that,
promotion.
worse
We're
than
gonna
that.
take 2
We didn't know
raffle
that
tickets.
something was
Where
wrong.
is the box of raffle
He never
tickets?
reached out to us. He never reached out to Joe, right? That's a hard pill to swallow, you know, and that we didn't keep in touch. We should have been calling our brothers like, yo, guys, you know, I'm here. A simple message to your brothers at arms, your sisters at arms, saying, hey, I'm here, I love you. If you ever want to reach out, you ever want to hurt, you ever want to talk,
Where's
we're
Nimish?
here.
Nimish, come over here. Oh,
Right?
he's over
Don't
by
post
the
shit on
buffet.
Facebook if you don't mean it. It ain't coming from the heart, and if you ain't looking
For a
out for those
5-pack
guys.
sampler.
So I'll tell you, for me, I appreciate
White
all of
tickets.
you, and I'll screenshot it on my messages.
171.
All of you that reached out that night, because I was hurting. Let me tell you right now, I was
171. Last 3 on the white ticket.
hurting, and the
Caucasian
amount of love I
tickets.
got from the guy sitting in this room, from Boston Jimmy who
Beige
called me to talk,
tickets.
and all of you, you know,
Once, twice.
it's a blessing to have you in my life, all right? Not just as cigar enthusiasts, but as friends. I appreciate that. I appreciate you guys being my family, all right? Barry Bones always reaches out. Thank you. My fellow soldiers, Angel Velez, Mo Man, thank you for always reaching out, always being there for me when I need someone to talk to, someone to listen and not judge me
All right,
for who I am.
Caucasian tickets.
Because at the end of the day, in my heart, I'm always going to be Sergeant Ray.
5-pack.
I'm always going to be that guy.
Rocky Patel.
And sometimes,
5-pack sampler.
just sometimes,
White tickets. 190.
I can't close that genie box.
Last
I
3.
just can't close it,
190.
you know? And you guys have been an amazing blessing to me, so thank you so much. You guys that reach out,
Check your tickets.
you're honestly a part of my life. You will be forever, so thank you so much. All right? I do have a lady by my side, man, and she's amazing. I love her to death. Jessica's awesome. So, from me to all of you, cigar enthusiasts, Ray Valle, signing out. Thank you so much for always being here.
White
Thank you all so much
tickets.
for always supporting the
190.
team.
Last chance. Once. Twice.
Stay classy, guys. Stay smoky.
Also white ticket. Oh.
Love you, babe.
5-packs are gone.
Guys,
Hold tight for 2.
as always, stay classy,
2 minutes. We're
stay
going to do the
smoky.
grand prize
I love you
round.
all. See you next time.